bit this tournament, and both of them being incredibly fun to watch. Transco switching to Zetterburn? Wait, hold on.
I think not. I think
yeah, I think that might be wrong.
Will be shown as correct just in a moment. We've already seen both of them play.
Wait, no, it is Zetterburn.
Sorry? I've never seen Transco play Zetterburn. I'm gonna be honest here, I have no idea how good his Zetterburn is. I'm not sure what exactly the reasoning behind it is. Maybe he was inspired by Fire Icy beating Shayd like that.
Is it a better matchup for Eliana or no?
I think the Crag Eliana matchup is won by Eliana. I'm not sure about it, but I think it is. And the Eliana Zetterburn matchup is won by Zetterburn. That's at least what I say, and some disagree, some agree. It's a bit debatable as many matchups. But let's see, Transco, experienced player. He has played his fair bit of Zetterburn, I'm sure of it. Zetterburn is one of those characters who are relatively easy to pick up. He's designed to be a beginner-friendly character, so I'm sure an experienced player like Transco is able to get a lot out of it. I say as it's even.
Yeah, obviously Zetterburn is a character that it may be the quote-unquote beginner character that's meant to be easier to understand, but by God, that doesn't mean that it can't do things. Zetterburn, when he gets in on you, he can just melt your health away. But that's what I'm sure Transco's hoping to find soon. But Shayd is not letting up. Just keeping pressure on, making sure that Transco does not have a chance to get out that pressure that Zetterburn's known for. Also, good manipulation of the steam there, pushing it back into Transco to get a bit more damage off.
Yeah, Transco... I'm still shocked by the Zetterburn, I'm gonna be honest. I did not see that coming. But he has to make sure to close out that stock relatively soon. Otherwise, he'll just keep eating percentages, which will make it easier for Shayd to take out his last stock. At the moment, Transco able to keep up the pressure, fishing a bit too hard with the up strongest there. Shayd able to just hover over them. Yeah, and the up air will do it.
Killed?
Yeah, up air is such an hard move to the eye, especially at those percentages, especially at such a positioning, like at the top corner of the map. It just happens that you die from up air just like that.
Yes, that's game one. Yeah, there's the switch. That's what I hope to see. Yeah, the switch over to Crag instead of Zetterburn. Obviously, Transco's main that has been carrying them through this tournament so far.
Yeah, I respect the try to mix up a bit the...
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, to mix up a bit the characters. Maybe he hoped that Shayd wasn't comfortable in the setter matchup and he just tried to test it out. It's something you have to do as a top player, just looking who can play what. And keep in mind, it's off-season. So whatever happens here doesn't have much effect. Expect of like having your ego boosted if you want that. But let's see Transco saying, okay, Zetterburn didn't exactly work out.
That early kill off the top was absolute insanity for the first stock. And we just didn't really... no one really mentioned it. That was absolute insanity.
Yeah, Transco, 3-1. I was talking and Transco already took 2 stocks. Just like that.
Yeah, absolutely nuts to see. Transco showing us why he does play Crag and showing us why he makes it work. And what about it is what works. Guess what? It's all of it. And he's trying to show us exactly why. Fishing for his final kill on Shayd, probably hoping to get the 3 stock, is his prayer. And it gets responded, taking him off the top.
He read the roll in on the recovery and then read the roll in on the platform. 2 roll reads in a row. Just like that. Transco, what are you doing? Are you living inside Shayd's head or what was that?
It's actually nuts and pure insanity. But we're going to be going into game 3 here. We're still seeing the Crag. We're still seeing the Eliana. I'm not surprised. These are the characters that work for these players. And obviously Transco has shown us exactly why he has made the losers run so far. Because, well, that last game against Shayd was really one to watch back again and again. If you want to play Crag, watch these. Don't hit the B button completely all the time. because, man, this guy makes it work, even when he doesn't. But there we go, we're finding an approach from Transco, getting damage off on Shayd. Shayd managing to turn it around into his favor. Transco about to recover high, but drops down as a mix-up to come back from the lower parts of the stage. But he goes a bit too low, visiting the bottom blast zone, unfortunately, in a one-way trip.
Yeah, definitely not intended to go that low. Unfortunate that it happened, but it is what it is. FD, as I call it, it has another name. I don't really know what Rivals calls it right now. For me, it's FD, and it's an only stage without platforms, which means neutral can be a lot more linear. Some people like the stage because of it. Some people, like me, hate the stage because of it. But Shayd currently making a lot out of the fact that he can hover, he can fly. He doesn't need platforms to go high up.
He really doesn't, but he might need some form of medical aid after this. That was nuts from Transco, taking Shayd straight up to 80. Bear in mind, he just lost his stock a few seconds ago. He's now at over 100. Transco is looking for that final hit already, and it's only been a few seconds. Shayd needs to take this stock before he loses his, just to try and clench onto this lead, clamp it down and not let it be ripped away. And there it is, ripping it off. Transco taking Shayd off the side and narrowing it down to 2 stocks, playing 1, flipping it around. This is now his game to be in the lead for, pushing out strong, going for that spiking as well, but it goes off the stage.
What are you doing, Transco? He keeps going. Oh my! And he reads the roll again. What was it? He just kept coming. I expected him to drop it at any moment, but he just kept hitting him over and over again. Down special into F strong and reads the roll. Amazing play by Transco.
Look, you're playing against Transco. Take your finger off that parry button. You're not gonna roll. You're not gonna parry. It's not gonna work. Just play your neutral, because if you roll, that man is inside your head. He knows where you're rolling to. So, Shayd looking to turn it around this game and already opening up with a very strong showing, taking Transco up to almost 50. The Transco already returning the favor, finding a little bit of missed potential from Shayd and pushing it as far as he can. Good block off with that wall to try and call out Shayd's recovery, but Shayd does make it back to the stage. Up air from Transco, that's kind of big. There's the rubble as well. Super armor right there, but not using any of it. Shayd, 119%, and in the blast zone, back to 0.
Like I said earlier ago, I was hoping that Transco is able to use information he got in the last set to adjust, and I'm seeing all of that. He adjusted so well. He's much more confident in neutral, much better in the edge guard situations. Doesn't get comboed so hard by Shayd right now, and those roll reads. What are those?
Yeah, we're going to see some intense off-stage play. Shayd up at 150, 159, almost in the blast zone from that. They've got to be playing careful, knowing that they're going to be in that blast zone next time a hit like that connects. And Transco is going to be thinking the same thought. If I land a hit like that, Shayd is going into the blast zone. Pillar to try and call out anything they can do on that side of the stage. There is now a portable wall marking down the fortress of the stage. But sending them over the wall, Shayd visits the blast zone with Transco landing a very nice and strong aerial.
Yeah, Shayd probably should have more gone for a lower DI angle to maybe tech on the wall, but didn't quite get it. It's something you should always keep in mind. If there's the wall, both players can use it. So often enough, I was able to tech something on the pillar, which otherwise would have killed. But Transco using the pillar right now as a wall to just pummel Shayd into the ground. Both 1 stock each, but Shayd at 109%. And he... Jab, F strong, just like that. Transco takes the set 3-1. Great adjustment, great raw reads, even greater combos from Transco.
Yeah, there he goes. 3-0, taking it on to grand finals. That's it. Transco has really shown us that for as much as Fiery, I can't wait. Yeah, it's Fiery Ice, isn't it? Yeah. For as much as he is the one to beat, Transco is as well. Not only has Transco got tons of momentum, but also he's got the people behind him. I'm sitting there looking at chat. The people are cheering for Transco. They want him in, and he is going to be in grand finals. And chat, I see you over there. I'm looking at you. I'm looking respectfully. I see Nene for Transco. I tell you what, here's the gamble, chat. Here's the gamble that I'm striking a deal with you. If Transco wins grands, you're getting your Nene. If he doesn't, the Nene's being lost. So I want to see Transco win.